Okay, so I added the save file. We're at 24.99. I think it just makes sense that you lose the infamy if you win. I mean, it also makes sense if you lose the infamy if you lose, too, because you did get contained. But that's fine. So we can actually get alliances again. Isn't this a wonderful, crazy world we live in? And that means people should like us more. Because we're not too infamous. I did set it to 24.99, basically the maximum it could be without going over. We're going to keep improving relations with Saudi Arabia. Even if we can't really influence them too much, it's still better to have them like us. Yeah, this is costing us, what? 75 minus 25. At least there's actually no negative penalty for being on another continent, which is nice. It's nice that they removed that. Let's go back up to speed 3. We're making a decent amount of money. All of our guys are back to 111 stacks. We have 5 of them. We're going to have our 6th one very, very soon. Glass factories. Everything's going great. I don't know why the Conservatives are in charge. How the hell did that happen? I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't know why. It seems a little bit weird to me, but that's, you know, that's a-okay. Like, I don't know where the communists went. I mean, the Soviet Union's still here, which is nice. Good old Soviets. I wonder if it's because my infamy was above 25. Is that what allowed the far right parties to get elected? That'd be kind of interesting if that's the case. Like, Spain is a democracy. No, they have a Democratic Party in South Africa, and they are still way over their infamy limit. They're 47. I don't know what. I think it's because they're not releasing Namibia. Because they're not getting rid of this country, they just keep getting infamy ticks. So it's a bit odd, but you know, we're building our troops up. Bosnia, Catalonia. It's a good thing that people want to be our friends again. Austria's in the United States. Wait, when did that happen? We're friendly. When did we lose Austria? Am I just really, really unobservant? Or did me editing this number change that much? Which doesn't really seem like it makes a lot of sense, but... And I still don't understand why the Ukraine hasn't just attacked Ruthenia. They have 1 brigade. And you could just win, right? Like, just do it. Just do it. I don't see what the issue is. Have anti-globalism, we can get this. We get 12 prestige. The Netherlands wants an alliance. Sure, why not? So I wonder if that means we'll have to give up this territory we got from Poland. Potentially. And are these Russian cores? Well, technically they're Soviet cores, but that's fine. But it's a nice thing to have alliances. This time we probably just won't nuke people and then, you know, claim half of Poland. Because, you know, the world didn't like that too much when we did it before. Tech is booming. We'll kind of upgrade factories again. Just see if there's anything else that needs to be improved. Also, are we still recruiting soldiers? Most of these actually aren't at 4%, so I think it's fine at the moment. After we're done encouraging soldiers, I think we are just going to encourage workers again, so we can boost our industry power. We're only in 8th place, which is actually like pretty bad. Who's ahead of us? Brazil is... Which is actually the most surprising one. Everybody else I'm not too surprised about it, but really Brazil? I mean, they are in 9th place. France is actually the one who might drop out. Let's see. 9th is... Okay, well, drop out is, you know, not very accurate. But, you know, they're the closest one to not being a great power. Which was surprising. I don't know what France did to lose all of their... Do they just have no prestige? No, they're just kind of all meh. They're just not very good at it. Well, that's fine. Saudi Arabia. Increase relations with you. Yes. Do we still have our negative penalty? We do. Until... 19th. So you know, just a month from now, we'll get our points back up to regular generation speed, which would be nice. Neutral, cordial, neutral, friendly with Bossk, which is something we don't want to worry about. They're hostile with the British. I'm not too sure why they're hostile with Britain. But that's good for us. The Britons, I don't know why Britain's even influencing the Netherlands. They're hostile. Like, do they like each other? They do. The United Kingdom doesn't really like me. Makes sense. They don't like the French either, and I don't know why. Yeah, and they're still part of the European Union. Is France still in the European Union? They are. Is Belgium still in the European... Okay, so I think most of these people still are in the European Union. It kind of like how small the European Union actually is. It's 1992, and just us are actually in it. Which is pretty bad. I mean, even when the European Union started, I'm pretty sure Italy was involved, so... It's just Germany, France, UK, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. I mean, forming the European Union would still be great. It would still give us, you know, a giant amount of land. Like, United Kingdom, France, Germany becoming one nation would absolutely dominate the world. I mean, the problem with the United Kingdom is, though, is that there is a bunch of small islands around the map, which would kind of make it hard to integrate them. And I'm pretty sure because they are great powers, they won't just join. You have to basically invade them to annex them to join the European Union, but that's fine. Okay, let's go to the number of factories, because that's kind of the most important number. And you guys, encourage workers. How come we have so many factories that have nobody working in them? In Schlesien, I don't know exactly what state that is. Schlesien, it's got 8 factories, so it's got quite a bit. I mean, okay, we are also... Is it this one? Okay, it's here. There's 8 factories here. But just nobody really wants to work in them. I don't know why. Also, it's 1992 again, so we'll probably be able to invade Poland. Because we can. I mean, if we attack them right now, we're getting into infamy, and I'll once again put us over the infamy cap, we'll lose all our allies, and I don't want to do that. I feel like having my allies is generally a good thing. I like how Serbia just still controls Bulgaria. I don't really know how or why. I mean, there's no event that should split the two countries up. I'm pretty sure in at least like 2000 something, Montenegro will get split off because there's probably like some sort of historical event that'll force them to break off. But Serbia and Bulgaria will just always be united because there's no event to get rid of Bulgaria. And how's the sphere looking? China's influencing over here. India has a handful. I don't know why they've actually got the UAE. I mean, they have oil, right? There's just so much oil in the Middle East. There's actually a lot of oil in the Soviet Union, too. There's actually the most... 1.7 million people are working on this oil field. That's pretty good. Is there oil anywhere else? I mean, Texas, Canada. But really nowhere else. Indonesia, but they're actually still satellite. Indonesia, East Indonesia. It's so weird how they haven't united. I mean, do the Dutch have any infamy? No, they don't have infamy for still kind of controlling them. Which is something that I might have actually expected. Once again, increased relations. They're... Oh, who are they allied to? South Yemen. Is Yemen not unified yet? No, you got Yemen and South Yemen. Yemen united. I don't know when the Yemen's united. I think it was in the 90s. It might have been in the 80s, though. And how much longer until all our troops are built? Still a while. Because we still have like 2 infantry trying to build in this one province. But it's mostly just the infantry that are trying to build, so that's fine. And get Saudi Arabia up to opposed. So, you know, we're making progress. Hopefully they don't just have another rebellion or something that'll just... Yeah, really? Saudi Arabia and Iran, they're the ones who are friends with each other. That makes a lot of sense. The entire world is opposed to Saudi Arabia. The world's kind of okay about Iran. But Saudi Arabia and the Soviet Union, not surprising that not many people like the Soviets. Saudi Arabia, I need to improve relations with you again. To militant... Oh, I want the plurality. Are we even at 100% plurality yet? No, we're only at 54%. It's going up quite slowly. Do not have unclaimed cores. So I can't be part of NATO because I actually have to invade Poland for it. Which is, you know, it's kind of silly, but that's fine. What was the other requirement? It has nothing to do with the United States, right? Yeah, we just need to get the United States to be friendly with us. Get them with a 50. It'll take a while, so we have to improve relations with the United States. We need to improve relations with... Well, I guess Saudi Arabia actually isn't too important to improve relations with. Because right now it's a negative 30%. But we did have like a... What was the modifier we had? But we do have a plus 98%. We're still getting a 68% bonus here. Because we're just a lot stronger than them. Polish Advance Authority in Katowice? What the hell's Katowice? Oh, this province? Denied autonomy. Denied independence. Will that just give them the province? Cultural I mean, I'll promise them autonomy, sure. I mean, I don't really care. No text for key province culture promise autonomy. Fantastic. But when can I attack you again? It's like October. I mean, we're still friendly with them as well. We can't influence because we have a truce, but... You know, come... Oh, Poland's also in the European Union. Wonderful. But, you know, come... December, there's going to be another war. Is anybody else in the EU? I don't know when Poland joined. Estonia, military industrial, Belarus. So Poland, at some point, joined the EU. I have no clue when they did. Oh, also Czechoslovakia exists. Also Russia, of course, has gone over infamy, and immediately the United States and Japan has declared war on... Well, not that's the United Kingdom. What are they trying to do? Install communism in Afghanistan. I mean, that made sense when the Soviet Union bordered Afghanistan in like 1981 or 1979, whenever it was the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. It doesn't make a lot of sense in 1992 when there's like 5 countries in between the two. But whatever. Don't invade Kazakhstan. Oh, Korea united. At some point. Well, good on you, Korea. I'm proud of you. South Korea and North Korea still have cores. But the Japanese, British invasion of Soviets, I wonder how that goes. I mean, we're not going to get involved. Absolutely no way. Also, how do these countries feel about us? Okay, so the Czechs still hate us because they're the continuation of the Czech Republic, or Czechoslovakia. Slovakia has no strong feelings one way or the other. Poland, for some reason, also has no strong feelings one way or the other. I feel like maybe you should have at least some sort of strong opinion. Especially since in like 2 months I'm invading you. Because I need to get my cores back so I can join NATO again. And get a bunch of opinion bonuses with the people that are in NATO. It's definitely not Poland. Poland's definitely not in NATO because they have unclaimed cores. Oh, so I think Austria might actually join the war now because they're not in our sphere. So we'll send a single 111 stack down there. Just in case. Once again, Hungary, Romania can't join. I guess Poland will never be able to join anyway because they would need to invade Ukraine because they still have cores there for absolutely no reason. So does anybody else nobody else has joined the European Union? It's a great union. You guys would love it. No? Fine. Saudi Arabia, we can get them up to neutral. And that does give what? A 20 opinion bonus. Which is alright. Remove our troops to the border here. Like, it should be a quick and easy war. I mean, Poland, I'm assuming, they have 9 brigades. I mean, they're probably pretty mad at us. There's a lot of populace there. I mean, we have a lot of populace too because we don't have our corps back. And I wonder what would happen if we press this button, which would get rid of our corps. If we, is your border with Germany determined, da 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 da. Yeah, I'm just wondering, will that force us to give up the territory? Or is it just... Or does it just get rid of the corps? I'm not too sure. And where is... Globalization will be done in March 1993. I'm pretty sure the war will be over by 1993, so we'll be able to press that button when that becomes available. Friendly, neutral, hostile. The AI is actually like really bad at getting spheres. I feel like getting spheres in this game, or at least in this mod, is just a lot slower than normal. Also, can we can support socialism in, or we can support other factions in other nations? I did not actually know that. But I want to increase our relations with the United States before I increase relations with the with them. Okay, this is Romania. Oh, so Romania is actually trying. Moldova, I should say, is actually going to finally annex this guy right here. I don't like that he exists anyway. He's just kind of an ugly little country. Okay, but one guy is 9 brigades, the other guy is 0 brigades, so I'm pretty sure the war is a little bit one-sided. And there is going to win eventually against Uganda. We got 11 against 17. Can I support against dictatorship and communism? I'll have to wait a day for us to buy up materials again, but it should show up. Come on, upper house. Yes, I got it. Now, where's the against... Okay, you only press one at a time. Did not know that. Also, the war can be declared. What are we doing? Sorry, Poland. I mean, I like you guys, but I also want land. So... For cow. I mean, it's a smaller war than before because there's only 2 provinces I want. I want this province and I want this area. So I feel like you guys should surrender pretty soon. Oh yeah, also Austria. Which one has actually like decent supply? 48, 48, 64. I mean, actually here we'll just march straight onto Vienna. But with you, on the 19th we'll get our claim for this province as well. We don't need that much. We don't have. It'll use 1 of 1. Apparently that's not enough. Well, that's fine. They're mobilizing. But, you know, we should occupy them about 1,000 times faster than they can occupy us, so... So we'll occupy Krakow. We already won a battle. We'll just kind of do that maneuver. And I do want to get Brandenburg. So there we go. It's only 45 infamy. Or 45 war score, so it's not even that demanding. It's a pretty easy war for you guys just to accept it. Just give me what I want, and everything will be okay. 3.6 war score from that battle. I mean, once again, you can't win. It's just going to eventually... I mean, we will win. 108. We're still building 1 more mechanized infantry. Where's he recruiting from? I have not a single idea because I reloaded the game while he was training. Because then it doesn't show it. I don't know why. But either way, we'll move our troops forward. Go here. They're trying to get back to territory, but it's never going to happen. We're already at 38%. So you already control Vienna. March our troops over there. We have another 108 stack. We might as well just kind of show up, just occupy something. But I'm pretty sure the war is going to be over pretty soon. Oh, I guess we could also blockade them, right? I mean, it does basically nothing. Actually, we can't even blockade them because by the time we get there... Yeah, by the time we get here, this guy will just be forced out. I mean, we can also go there to sink their navy, but I don't think it's even really worth it. And there we go, we got globalism. Okay, fantastic. Pause the game. Is this for Saudi Arabia? I'm surprised actually how quickly it's going up now. 2.3, relations are still kind of bad, but there we go, up to cordial. And this is for the International Court adjusted. Well, we'll just kind of ignore that until we're done our war, thanks. Okay, so if we're done that, I want to get education efficiency. No, we want the research points up, so we'll get that tech. We need to get more workers, so Parliament has the next manufactory, so we'll encourage workers here. Like, the war should already be over. There we go, fantastic. Sorry, Poland. I mean, I like you guys, but I mean, we didn't get any infamy for that, so also these guys are kind of stuck over there. But that's fine. The 109, I mean, they're all 109 stacks, but okay, we'll go over here because we know he's the 101. The 108 guy can go here. And then you can go like that. I'm assuming none of you will really cross paths. No. So you guys should be absolutely A-okay. And now we'll press this button. Getting 12 prestige from that. Territorial disputes will now be resolved by court, not by war. I don't really know what that means. I mean, we'd have to like basically tag switch. Actually, we'll do that right now because I'm going to be ending this video in a second. But we'll just save as Germany. Also, does that mean that for one, can I not actually go to justify a war? No, okay, we need to find someone who can actually justify against. Like Italy, no, we have a truce with them. Spain, I don't think we have a truce with you. No, we can't still acquire states. Sanctions, I still don't know what that actually does. Actually, we should try that with the Soviet Union next time. We'll try to do some sanctions against them. We'll take Poland. Take Pol. And you can see that they don't have CB against Ukraine. So even though they have cores, they can't invade. So, you know, that's a little bit interesting. But I do think this is going to be the end of this video, so thanks for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember the thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.